Captain's log, date December 11th, 1942. We have entered the Celebes Sea. The sailfish is currently submerged at a depth of 100 feet. This is to avoid enemy air attacks in this area. Our position is currently 4 degrees north of the equator, making the inside of the boat the temperature of hell. When we are submerged, it's even worse. I feel I've lost 10 pounds in water weight alone, and it's only been 2 hours underneath the waves. I can't wait to surface this boat and get some air circulating in here. Hello folks, welcome back aboard the USS Sailfish. We are currently patrolling that the Madagascar Strait, whatever it is, and we have received a radar contact bearing 330, and it is long range. So let's go ahead and it's heading northeast apparently, so let's go ahead and draw that out. And let's go ahead and try to 3-minute this guy once our radar operator updates his course one more time. Let's increase speed here. Alright, once our radar operator gives us an updated position, we will mark and try to get it a somewhat accurate speed rating. So let's go ahead and move closer as we move in. So 1 minute, 2 minute, and we're closing in on 3. Now it looks like it's only one single contact, and we have depleted most of our deck gun ammunition, so this is definitely going to be a submerged attack. Now I will demonstrate the Dicocaine method with this attack, as last time I didn't really get to do it too well. So, and mark. Alright, hey, that was damn near perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what his speed is. Speed is 11 knots, that is our reading. We'll try to get a better reading as we move in a little closer. Now, I wonder where he's at now, if we can see him. He's not going to be... I do not think we have visual contact with him yet. But from the looks of it, he's kind of heading right for us, so I think we'll have plenty of time to submerge the boat. I have all of my my search pattern in the way. It's kind of annoying. Go ahead and readjust our plot here. All right, bada bing, bada boom. We need to jog that up a little bit more. Alrighty, so we're going to be in a pretty good spot here. Let's go ahead and adjust course a tad bit. Right, let's bump her up the flank. I'm sure we can see the vessel now. We are going to be 6,000 yards away. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's a merchant ship. I don't see anything else on the horizon. So our radar operator did a good job. How about that? Let me see. Make sure. Oh my God. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to periscope depth. Now let's try to identify what the heck this kind of guy, what this guy is. Oh, we don't need that. Merchant ships. He's pretty fat and has a pretty big stack. So center stack, really big. That might be it. Oh, my crew just sighted them. Well, our decks are awash at this point, so. Alright, so I'll go ahead and start setting up this. We actually don't need to know the targets, what the target is. The only thing we need to know is the speed for this method. So what we're going to do, so what you want to do is, go ahead and raise the scope so we can see. That's our radar mast. Alright. So we have our target. and who cares? Alright, so we need to move the scope to 350. If the target is moving left to right, that's where you want your scope at 350. If it's moving right to left like this, from like 30 degrees to 0, you want to set it at 10 degrees. Oh, yeah, we need to slow down. Ah! Oh no. We're way too deep.
Yes, sir. 50.
Now, if you are using, alright. I'm trying to check my notes to make sure I don't tell y'all wrong information. So, what I'm going to do is have it at 350. If you're shooting regular torpedoes at a slow setting, you want it set at 0. But since I'm using fast torpedoes, we're going to aim at 350. Alright. Because I like using fast torpedoes. God damn it, I clicked out of my screen again. I hate doing that. I like using fast torpedoes. It's just the way I roll. So, alright. So what you want to do, you want to go to your range and you want to set it all the way to the top range. So I think that's 11,000 yards. Alright, so we'll go ahead and lock that in. AOB, we're going to set it so it's whatever the angle of the bow of the ship is going to be when it's here, minus 10 degrees. So I'm guessing it's pretty much 90-degree angle. I'm fairly confident, so we'll set it to 80 degrees. Okay. And I'll probably make a separate video. Oh, fiddlesticks. Alright, I'll probably make a separate video for this too. Alright, so make sure we locked it in at 350. Bada bing, bada boom. The range, or the angle on bow, is the actual ship's AOB, minus 10 degrees. Lock that in. So his speed, we established, was 11 knots. Let's go ahead and mark that as well. And let's take a look at our TDC here. As you'll see. Okay, yeah. As you'll see, this is the ship contact, and this is our torpedoes trajectory. So we want to actually set it to high, and it'll actually change when we do that because I haven't set up my torpedoes yet. So we want high in contact influence on all torpedoes. I'll probably shoot 2 at this guy. Alright. So let's go ahead and actually, just to be 100% sure, where's this ship? I want to re-range him, or get his speed one more time. Now this really, your speed has to be accurate. God, I hate how the contact is already fading. Alright, well, have to do it the old Silent Hunter 3 way. Oh, wonderful. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't have to get the targets. You don't have to identify the target. Yeah, it's pretty easy. And you can do this for the U-boats as well. There is a certain method for it. Now, I'm worried that this guy might be a little too far away for me to actually use my high-speed torpedoes. Oh yeah, he is right now. Let's go ahead and move closer. Alright, so we're at 45 seconds at the moment. Seems to be going quite quickly. Alright, there's 1 minute. There's 2 minutes. I'm hoping I'll be able to do this. I think we'll have time. I think 11 knots was a little fast. That's why I'm redoing this. I just want to be sure. Also, getting the speed using radar isn't the most accurate method. Alright, closing in on 10 seconds. Alright. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Mark target. And let's go to our map and mark his location. Alright. So let's get this. Let's get this again. I'm going to be sure we're right on the mark. And go to mark number 5 here. 11 knots. Alright, so I shouldn't doubt myself. Alright, so we need to 11 knots, mark that in, mark in this. Oh, and this all requires that you have the GSP, the target tracking, off. If you have that on, you're going to screw yourself. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this off, and then we just wait. We wait for the target to cross 350. So let's go ahead and tell our hydrophone operator to follow the nearest contact. And make sure our torpedoes are set. So he has 6 degrees, and then we'll prepare to launch. And I hope we are in a decent, we're in range. If not, I'll have to adjust. God, we are just in range. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to use our torpedoes as low speeds. So for low speeds, all you do is just set your reticle for 0 degrees and make sure you mark that in. Yeah, be 100% certain. Everything else stays the same. Let's go ahead and slow the boat down a little bit. And there's our torpedo's path. And well, hopefully we get a nice juicy hit here.
Merchant, bearing 3, 4, 8. Constant distance.
All right, and we just wait for him to cross our crosshair. Yeah, he's tugging along there. We don't want any offset angles. I'll set the depth to 8 feet on both torps. 353. Alright, so he's getting pretty close. Let's go ahead and open tube number 1 and tube number 2. Now with this method, you can aim for specific spots of the boat, which is handy, to say the least. You can hit vital parts of it. So I like to group them towards the center, so that way if your calculations are a little off, you'll at least hit it, either in the bow or in the stern. You have a higher chance of actually hitting. Alright, so I'll probably shoot at the superstructure here, and then the smokestack. Those will be the 2 areas I aim for. Now if I hit them, that's a whole nother story, but let's go ahead and get ready here as he closes in. I'll make another video for this, I'm sure, especially if the demand is high enough. Alright, now let's make sure it's all locked in. Alright, well, the boat is crossing my reticle now, or the ship I should say. It's not a boat, it's pretty large. Alright, tube 1, fire. Tube 2. Alright, tube 2 is going to fire at the stack, fire. Alright, and there's my 2 torpedoes away. Now this isn't going to be accurate whatsoever. But let's go ahead and look at the mini-map here. And let's see if this was a good demonstration of this method. It could have been a terrible one, but I think it's going to be okay. So let's go ahead and go to the wonderful cinematic camera. And where is the enemy? Alright, we're going to the periscope. We're just going to watch it on here, because I couldn't see him. It's dark out there. Alright. We'll see if I hit. I don't know, it looks like he sped up. Might have detected the torpedoes. It is kind of a bright night out. Oh no, please tell me I didn't miss. That's embarrassing. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I hit a little ahead. There's 1 torpedo, and there's 2. Bingo. Can't really hear those explosions. Those were pretty, I guess he is kind of far away. Oh, there he goes. So I hit, I guess something went a little wrong, but that's why I kind of like to aim for the middle. See, if I aimed for the bow, I would have missed. And I like to kind of group them like that. And I think she's probably, yeah, Merchant lost on bearing 2021. Alright, so how about that? So that's the Dick O'Kane method. I will make another video explaining it, going through it a lot easier and simpler, like a tutorial video. There's a couple of them on YouTube, so I might just link those as well. in this video description, if I remember. But he was pretty far away. That was a pretty long range shot. So essentially what I did with those cruisers was the same exact thing, except I only used my hydrophones, which is a little more difficult. You don't really get to choose where you want to hit like you do with this, but it's still a good method. Those guys probably want to hop off the boat. So what exactly was this? Akita Maru. Alright, so we've sunk 4 ships, 2 warships this patrol, which is pretty good. And we haven't been in this area very long. Let's see. We have sunk, it is December 14th, so yeah, we haven't been here long at all. And we've already sunk a ship, so I think this is a good sign indeed. The tonnage gods have blessed me. Those are some pretty big holes. I can probably, yeah, I might try magnetic torpedoes, even though that's probably a terrible idea. The magnetic pistols don't get fixed for a while, till late 1943. It takes the Americans quite a long time to fix their problems. Unlike the Germans, which did not take very long, comparatively. Alright, and this Akita Maru is starting to slip beneath the waves. Looks like it was carrying oil. And there she goes. Well, that was a successful attack in my book, so we're down 2 torpedoes, but 1 ship down, and we still have quite a while to go on this patrol grid, so I'll keep patrolling around and keep you folks updated. I might do another Dick O'Kane attack this. This might be the Dick O'Kane attack method episode. Title, name. I need a cassette, like a recorder, and just be like, title name for part 6, 7, we're on part 7. Boy, it's hard to keep track. Alright, well anyway, we're going to continue patrolling this channel, this choke point. I think this is a pretty good idea, and I'll keep you folks updated of any more contacts we might stumble across. I'm going to stay submerged for a decent while, just to avoid any enemy warships that might happen to come and investigate. We want to avoid all of that. So let's go ahead and continue on course, and I'll keep you updated. So we've received the radar contact, and as you can see, it is pea soup out here. The weather is awful. So we have a contact heading north-northeast. So I might try to do it with the hydrophones one more time, honestly. Let's go ahead and try to close the gap here. Let's go ahead and turn towards him. And I will try to speed him out here. It looks like they are using this this route. There's another merchant ship coming out this way. Oh shit, I did not mean to use time compression there. God damn it. Alright, well. Alright, so once the radar operator updates his position, we will begin the clock. Oh. Come on now. Radar operator. Alright, mark. Alright, and there's the clock. We have 3 minutes. So he's heading north-northeast, and it says his speed is medium, so he might be going, honestly, probably around 11 knots. One minute. 2 minute. Alright. 2 minute 45. Closing in on 3 now. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and mark ahead. Alright, let's go ahead and get his range here. How much he traveled. 10 knots. Alright, sounds good to me. So we might actually use our stern torpedo tubes. I think we're in a pretty good position to do that, if I'm being honest. So let's go ahead and turn, make somewhat of a 90-degree angle here. And we can do this on the surface since the weather is so god-awful. I don't see any problems with doing that. This weather is absolutely terrible. My goodness. Bad. Bad weather. Alright, let's complete our turn. Alright. Looks pretty good. Not too shabby. Alright, and we need to get kind of far away. I want to use short-range torpedoes. Let's get, yeah, 10,000 yards away. Or 1,000, not 10,000 yards, oh my goodness. Probably about 1,000. Alright, and we can go ahead and all stop right here. Okay? And let's go ahead and set up our shot. So, it's basically the same. We need to bring her around to 180. I'm going to use a fast torpedo since we're in such a... We're pretty close to it, so 170 degrees. Let's bring out this bad boy. Range, mark that. AOB, so it's going to be, yep, same thing here. 80, and speed is 10 knots. Alright, let's check here. And let's select a stern torpedo, and there we go. Should be good. We need to change our speed to high and contact influence. Make sure the position keeper is off, and we are going to request updates from our hydrophones operator. He still has a while to go. What? No sound contact.
Yes, sir. Sweeping.
What the hell?
Yes, sir. Sweeping.
I think it's because we also have the radar on. Can I turn off my radar?
Yes, sir.
Follow near ship. Maybe that'll fix it. You're kidding me.
Sweeping.
You know damn well there's a hydrophone contact. Yeah, what do you think that is, buddy?
Yes,
Follow
sir.
nearest
Sweeping.
contact.
Merchant.
There we go.
Closing. Bearing.
Alright.
9.
That's kind of weird that the game does that. I don't really understand that. We need to straighten this out a bit here. I think we're drifting in the rough seas. Oh yeah, we sure are. Alright, and once he gets...
Yes,
Merchant.
sir. Hard to
Bearing.
port.
1, 4, 4. Closing.
See, this is problematic.
Merchant. Bearing. 1, 4, 5. Closing.
Straighten out our boat here.
Yes, sir. Hard to port.
Merchant.
Yes, sir.
Bearing.
Hard to
1,
port.
4, 7. Closing. Rudder to port. Rudder to port. Merchant. Bearing. 1, 5, 0. Constant distance.
Alright, so he's closing in on where we need to shoot once he says merchant on bearing 170. So let's go ahead and open tube number 5.
Constant distance.
And let's just bring her down.
Bird speed 1.
Alright.
Merchant. Bearing. 1, 5, 3. Constant distance.
Yeah, and go ahead and use some time compression.
1, 5, 5. Constant distance. Merchant. Bearing. 1, 5, 7. Constant distance.
160.
Yes, sir.
Merchant lost on 160. Shh. Let's turn off our screws.
Yes, sir. Sweeping. Merchant. Constant distance.
Alright, let's adjust. Aim at 180.
Bearing.
Low speed.
2. Constant distance.
Gotta botch that up. Make sure our tube's open. Alright, please give me an update here. Give me an update, Chief. Are we gonna lose him again? I should have done it out the bow. I didn't really think about...
Yes, sir. Sweeping.
think we botched this up. I could fire now. Let's see. Probably should have just waited. Oh yeah, I definitely should have.
Torpedo in the water.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to do very well. Yeah, definitely not. Well, what else? I saw another hydrophone contact. What's our torpedo? There was the indicators going off way out there. That's worrisome.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go ahead and try to redo this here.
Torpedo missed, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for that valuable information. Alright, we can try this one more time. So don't do it out of your stern torpedo tube. Bad idea.
Yes, sir. Hard to port.
Yes, sir. Sweeping. Yes, sir. Sweeping. Yes, sir. Sweeping.
Alright, please keep me updated on this merchant contact.
3, 5.
Alright, we just need to wait for him to cross our 0-degree point. Just make sure everything looks hunky-dory on the map. And indeed it does.
Yes, sir. Sweeping. Merchant. Constant distance. Bearing. 3, 5, 5. Yes, sir. Sweeping.
Come on. 357,
Yes, sir. Sweeping.
356. Let's go ahead and stop the boat.
Yes, sir. Sweeping. Yes, sir. Sweeping.
I can't see him.
Yes, sir. Sweeping.
God damn it, we missed him. I think this is going to be a little too difficult to do accurately, and I don't want to waste another torpedo. So I think I'm going to call off the attack. Did I just see him? No. See, I can barely even see the bow of my ship. Yeah, I'm not going to try this. I'm not very good with the Dick O'Kane method to begin with. I'm fairly new to it. And last time, I think the only reason I really hit those warships is because I shot pretty large spreads. So I think we're just going to continue on our merry way and have to let this one go. So let's continue on our course. And we'll just let them go. We'll live and let live, I suppose, for the time being. Just until this weather clears up. It's freaking terrible. So we'll continue patrolling this area. It's so far a lot of heavy traffic. We also have another hydrophone contact, but I'm not sure where that is. Let's go ahead and turn our radar back on. I want that on. I'd rather not have our radar off. That is a vital tool. Has proven to be very useful, actually. So, alright, well, anyway, I'll see you folks on the next one. I'm probably going to cut it here. Thank you all for watching, as always, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Happy hunting!